Hey guys, what's up? It's Candace. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a little bit of a different video. Just by reading the title of this video, if you are expecting a full review, first impressions of the new Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, then you can go ahead and just exit out of this video because you ain't getting one. I will not be doing a full review of the product. Matter of fact, I don't even own the product, but I thought that it was very important that I maybe come and speak about the product just based off what I have seen, other reviews that I have viewed, comments that I have read on behalf of Tarte Cosmetics, and just everything in general that's kind of going on right now. I just thought it was very important that I come and add my 2 cents, and then we can leave it at that. So without further ado, here's kind of my thoughts and opinions on the Tarte Shape Tape Foundation and Tarte Cosmetics as a whole. So if you're interested in listening to that, then keep on watching. Yeah, I'll wait. I'm gonna keep sipping my tea. You take those shade ranges in. I mean, now, is anyone else as shocked and appalled as I am at those shade ranges? Okay, so let's back it up. For those of you who may have been living under a rock for the last year and a half, let me give you a little back history. As I spoke on in my video yesterday, and I was doing my full face, my first impressions of the MAC and Patrick's powder, before I applied the powder, I needed to still do my concealer. And I told you all that my normal concealer of choice for the last year has been the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I chose in my last video not to use the Shape Tape Concealer for the very reason why I'm making today's video. So, year and a half ago, Tarte came out with Shape Tape. This concealer literally changed the makeup game for everybody. You know, it turned into a cult favorite. Everyone loved it. Everyone raved about it. It was amazing. And of course, I jumped on the bandwagon and it worked well for me too. So let's fast forward. A year and a half has gone by. Everybody's been raving about the Shape Tape Concealer, thinking, is there some way that we can bottle all this goodness into a foundation? So Tarte listened to all the hype on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, I mean everything, and gave the customers what they wanted, which was a Tarte Shape Tape Foundation. So they came out with foundation. So last Monday, so on January the 15th, I'm gonna say that again. On January the 15th, can anyone tell me what January 15th is? Okay, again, yeah, Martin Luther King Day, Tarte decided to drop their Shape Tape Foundation. And they released a swatch picture of their 15 shades, I believe. Which, first of all, who in the world launches 15 shades? Now, okay, we have drugstore brands that launch more than 15 shades in their foundations. Tarte is like a global company. They are super huge. Money is not an issue for them. So why would you only drop 15 foundation shades? That makes absolutely no sense, first of all. Second of all, of those 15 shades, a good 12 are catered to people of a lighter skin tone. There are 3 shades that are even remotely close to being suitable for someone of a darker complexion. And that range, that shade range of those 3 are absolutely dreadful. I mean, they are horrible. I don't know what 3 people they use to, you know, as examples, or their muse to try to come up with those colors, but they fit nobody. So my issue is, number one, they dropped that swatch on Martin Luther King Day. And number two, how like just ridiculous and asinine is it that they didn't even think enough to include product that would fit everybody? I mean, you know what? Had this been before Fenty Beauty, had this been before NARS's last launch, had this been before, I mean, I don't know, Bobbi Brown's last launch, maybe I would maybe understand a little bit. I wouldn't give them a pass, but I would understand just a little bit better. But Rihanna and Fenty Beauty dropped 40 shades. Totally changed the game of making sure that all beauty brands are aware of being inclusive to all skin tones, all skin shades. Making sure that we capture everyone with all of our products. And then obviously other brands have followed suit. Hell, even Kylie Jenner and Tarte Cosmetics tried to do the same thing with the recent launch of her concealers. But you would think that with that, more companies now would be a little bit more aware. They should have been before. So, I mean, saying that before Fenty it was a pass and it was okay is ridiculous. They should have been aware before, but even more so now that Fenty Beauty came, changed the game, and just totally blew all the other competitors and cosmetic companies out of the water when it came to their whole mission of being inclusive. So Tarte launches 15 shades. 3 of those cater to darker skin tones. So my issue with that is this. You realize that the people asked for this. I get that. So if your excuse is that you were rushing to hurry up and give the people what they wanted, then why wouldn't you think enough to give them, 1, quality product, but 2, give something to the people? Like literally give something to the people. I'm sure it wasn't just lighter skinned customers that were asking for this. Did you really think that only lighter skinned customers were using your products? Like, are we that dumb and that silly in 2018? Like, I don't understand. So then, this is what takes the cake. And I'm gonna read from my phone here because I did make sure I saved all of the screenshots. So, when this first launched on, the actual swatch launched on Tarte Cosmetics Instagram account on the 15th. And as in true trolling fashion, all of the comments started rolling in, roasting Tarte on, like, are y'all serious? Like, is this really happening? So after a couple of days, Tarte released a statement to Pop Sugar about their trying to explain their reasoning for their lack of shades and their lack of quantity. So a rep from Tarte told Pop Sugar that more shades are updated seasonally since skin tones change during the summer versus the winter. Let me say that again. More shades are going to be updated seasonally since skin tones change during the summer versus the winter. So do they think that only, again, lighter skin tones have this problem? Like, I don't understand. Like, what about dark skin people? We have darker skin all year round. So again, you truly just stated the reason for your lack of inclusivity because that's truly what you believe. That's what that statement says. And then supposedly, Tarte took to their Twitter saying that their article had been updated to clarify that this was the opinion of the author who wrote the article, not an actual quote from the Tarte rep that made the statement. And try again, I ain't buying it. So, like, the whole thing is just absolutely ridiculous, and so it, you know, nothing is excusable at this point. They even made the comment that so finally, you know, well, here's the thing that really pissed me off. You know, you're gonna be bold enough to throw this out there, but yet people start commenting on their just complete disbelief and utter discouragement and dissatisfaction with the product that you're putting out and the message that you're sending, that you even go so far to do a further slap in the face and you disable the comment section. Now, come on, that's like a cowardly move there if I've ever seen one. So finally, instead of even releasing like a press release or an updated post, something on Twitter, an actual dedicated post on Facebook, their website, their blog, their Instagram, they did an Instagram story, and they captured the following. You all know by now that we revealed our much anticipated Tarte Shape Tape Foundation, and the final shade range that we launched was definitely not a full representation of all of you. It may be too little too late, but we can assure you this was not meant in any kind of malicious way. We all just got caught up in the Shape Tape Nation and seeing your tweets asking for it. We wanted to get the product out as fast as possible, and we made the decision to move forward before all of the shades were ready to go. We know there's no excuse, and we take full responsibility for launching this way. We lost sight of what's really important in this industry, and for those who feel alienated in our community, we want to personally apologize. We're doing everything in our power to bring those unfinished shades as fast as we can and at any cost. We can and will do better. So I left a little piece out. So after, also in the article where they explained that their shades are seasonal, they also said that there are another 10-15 shades that are already in production and are going to be launching soon. And they're working as hard and as quickly as possible to get those cranked out. So my opinion is, if these are already in the works and you're going to be having them out soon, why not just wait and release them all together, and we won't have this problem. So now when those launch, all of us that are of a darker skin tone are thinking, yeah, you're just trying to save face. Like, you're just doing this now because you feel you have to because of all the backlash you received with the first launch. Sorry, Tarte, we heard you loud and clear with your first launch. I will not be wearing your products anymore. I will not be purchasing anything further. What I do have, I will throw away. I'm not even going to donate the unused shit or the stuff that I haven't even opened yet. No thanks. Not going to celebrate you. Not going to spread the word. No longer will you get my coin, and am I going to contribute to your bottom line. It's not going to happen. Now, by no means am I saying that this is turning into a Tarte bashing session where I then want you all to not support the brand anymore. You form your own opinions. You do what works for you. I'm just saying, for me personally, this is like an utter slap in the face, like the utmost disrespect. I can't even do it. My whole view and thoughts and opinions and my positive outlook on this brand that I used to love so dearly has totally changed. I mean, it's not like we're back in the 50s and 60s where people, you know, oh, I made a mistake. We're in 2018. You pay people to be on your staff to make sure that things like this don't happen. The company is never being put in a position to where they can be judged and scrutinized for any type of racial discrimination or, you know, just any type of injustice whatsoever. Like, it's 2018. I can't say that enough because it blows my mind that we are still dealing with this. It blows my mind that people don't think enough of things beforehand and it's always an afterthought. So what I am saying to you is, you all form your own opinions. You all stand for what you want to stand for. I am choosing to no longer support the brand. There are tons of other companies out there. Well, hold on, let me backtrack. I'm not going to go as far as to say tons, but there are several quality brands out there that are doing the right things, that are making sure that they are catering to every single person in this country. And in this world, they are catering to all of us because they know that not just one shade of people have money to buy products. I mean, there are tons of African-American owned beauty companies out there that are absolutely killing it in the game. Their numbers are speaking for themselves. So for people to say that, you know, people of darker skin tones don't buy makeup, where the hell have you been living? What rock have you been under? Like, you really think that? Like, I mean, do you not even watch TV? Like, it's just absolutely absurd to me. And for those of you who have beauty brands out there and you might by chance be watching this video, if you do not have ranges for everyone, if you are not thinking of everyone when you're creating and formulating products, if everyone is not in the forefront of your company's mission statement and your core values, shame on you. shame on you. You have got to do better. I hope that brands out there that haven't made this fatal mistake yet, you are paying attention and that you are making note of what just happened with Tarte, and that you do not fall in that same trap and you're not making that same mistake. It's a shame. It really is. It's terrible. You know, I hope that everyone out there that is affected by this issue, don't get discouraged. Like I said before, there are so many other brands out there that are doing well, that are doing good, that are doing the right things to make sure that we all have something to look forward to. We have products to look forward to. We have products that we can actually use. I mean, it's the worst feeling in the world to go into a department store or to go onto a website or have a friend selling something as far as, you know, beauty and cosmetics, and there's not a shade for you. There should be a brand out there. You need to find a brand for yourself that you can use their products without mixing colors together. Very rarely do I have to mix colors. Fenty Beauty, don't have to mix colors. Bobbi Brown, don't have to mix colors. Lancome, don't have to mix colors. Hourglass, do not have to mix colors. I mean, there are so many brands that are doing the right thing and they have great products, you guys. So the more and more I read about it, I am just utterly like disgusted. And it's just a shame. Like I can't think of any other way. It's a shame. And I just wish that companies knew better. I wish that people on their staff knew better. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it's the top, that's the message that's being communicated from the top down. I mean, a little peon in the lab is not making the final decisions on these things. Somebody had to sign off on this. And whoever did, shame on you. And whoever supported the sign off, shame on you all as well. So again, if you were looking for a Tarte Shape Tape Foundation review, you didn't get it. If you hung in there and listened to my little rant, I appreciate you. But, you know, it is what it is. You know, the minute we think we're doing better, we take 10 steps back. But I thank you all for watching. I will have some more actual tutorials and first reviews and first impressions up for you guys in the next week or so. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Whether right, wrong, indifferent, you agree with me, you disagree with me, you're kind of neutral to the subject, I'd love to hear your comments below. And also don't forget to let me know what you'd like to see. So hope everyone's having a good weekend, and I will see y'all soon. Bye guys.